What is it about the Asians that fascinates Caucasians? What is it about the Asians that surprise? Is it the wontons, the egg rolls, the rice? Perhaps it's Buddha or Confucius and their excellent advice.
What is it about that means the guys we Asians? What is it about Caucasians and so on? They call it really abroad. They have hair upon their chest, and here we have one good. Impossible! Sorry, that was not for the Drowsy Chaperone. That was for another musical entirely. Can I say that? I have a woman anyway. She comes in once a month and she cleans the things I absolutely refuse to. She's very good, but she has this horrible habit of putting my records away. In the wrong sleeves, too. And every time I always say, "No touch records, Carmela. No touch records." Maybe if I spoke in complete sentences, she'd stop touching my records. That was from another Gableman show entitled The Enchanted Nightingale. It's a degrading piece of chinoiserie about an emperor who is persuaded by a magic bird to marry his American elocutionist, rather than his betrothed, and ends up building the Great Wall of China. It's a slap in the face to 4,000 years of Chinese history. But it had some wonderful tunes. Act 2 of The Drowsy Chaperone begins with this. A haunting lament from a very depressed bride. She sings it bathed in the pale blue light of a sympathetic moon, which is ridiculous because it's the middle of the day. Now, while you're listening to this, try to ignore the lyrics. I know it'll be difficult, but block them out. They're not the best. But the tune is beautiful and truly conveys the bride's state of mind. Just what it is.
I put a monkey on a pedestal and tried to make that monkey stay. And he did for a time, but he needed to climb, and we other monkeys play far away. He left his jacket on that pedestal,
bit of everything. A little Busby Berkeley, a little Jane Goodall. Another thing I like about musicals in general. When actors are in crisis, they sing, which is much more interesting than just whining about it.
What a beautiful day for a wedding.
Would you prefer I have the pews removed now or wait until morning?
Well, why would you have the pews removed?
I'm going to stop here because I don't want this number ruined by a ringing telephone. This is what I'm talking about. This is life. You manage to be happy for 5 seconds and then something starts ringing. What is it?
Oh, underling, never listen too bright on her wedding day. Love is a very complicated emotion. You can feel very close to someone one second, and the next just want to strangle them. Don't you understand?
Oh, I'm very familiar with your sister, madam.
Here we have 2 interesting vaudeville performers, Ukulele Lil and Clarence Gaines. Now, they've slipped through the cracks of time. I can't find anything about them. But I've looked everywhere. I've looked in all my books. Maybe tried the internet. But all my searches ended in Tiny Tim's autopsy photographs. Still, they're both charming.
You see, that's just the nature of love. Love makes lovers worry, love makes lovers fret. But there's a fact on which we can depend. Just like Romeo and Romeo loved Juliet, love is always lovely in the end.
Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy, madam.
Oh, I never read reviews. Love can start to horror, love can start to dig, but love will always be a trusty friend. Like the happy mate of Henriette and Owen, love is always lovely in the end.
Need I remind you that Anne Boleyn lost her head?
Well, of course she did. She was in love. Love was good for me and Adam,
We go again.
and for Simpson and Delilah too.
Don't worry. May I pose a question, madam?
Why, yes, of course.
Why does nothing I say to you ever get through?
Don't mind if I do. Love's always lovely in the end.
Excuse me, madam. I found that quite interesting.
Love seems so behind you. Love tries to love. Love would never consciously offend. Love has certainly been kind to me and my true love. Love is always lovely in the end.
Really, husband was good.
I don't mean him, you silly. Love is always lovely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love is always lovely in the end. Love is always lovely in the end.
That was charming, wasn't it? But to some extent, oh, that number really makes me angry. Love is always lovely in the end. Now, I'm going to say something here, and yes, I have been drinking, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, love is not always lovely in the end. Often in the end, there are lawyers, and another thing, and another thing, and I just thought that needed to be said for the benefit of the young people.
Oh, there you are, Chaperone. I'm in a terrible state. You certainly are. You can't go to a wedding looking like that. Poor dear, haven't you heard? When has it been called off? Oh, not yours. Mine. Oh, well, that reminds me. Might I want your veil? You're getting married? But to whom?
La 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 la.
Ah, beautiful lady. Baffled expression.
You're marrying Aldolfo? I know it seems silly, but when I look into his eyes, his big, clumsy eyes, I just get all drowsy. And that's love, isn't it?
Yes, dear.
That is love. There you are. I'm gonna lay all my cards out on the table here, because I got a weak card. Is there gonna be a wedding or not?
Yes.
Thank the good Lord in heaven.
Chaperone and Aldolfo were getting married.
What?
Oh, there you are. There's going to be a wedding.
Yes, we know.
You know?
Yes, we just heard.
But who told you? I
What difference does it make?
No. Me and Miss Martone are to be married in the garden at 7:30 this evening.
What?
did. What? Oh, yes. Congratulations to everybody.
What sort of cockamamie wedding is this? Everybody's getting married but the bride and groom.
Well, Janet, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, hello, Mr. Martin.
Please, don't be that way. Can't you find it in your heart to marry me? I mean, it's our wedding day. George has gone to all this trouble, and well, I do love you. More than I can say.
But you kissed another woman.
Yes, this may sound ridiculous, but kissing that French woman, why, it was just like kissing you.
Oh, Robert, that was me.
Or me. That French accent was remarkably accurate.
I know, I developed it by saying, Monique, and hold that baguette.
Hold it! Before you decide on anything, let this be clear that no matter how well you play the role of happy wife, that you'll never get a standing ovation.
Oh, I'm so conflicted. Chaperone! This one time, could you please give me some advice that is coherent and appropriate to the situation?
Now,
should I marry Robert?
Now, here it is. Not only the culmination of the plot, but also a moment that has brought me back to this record again and again. I won't interrupt anymore, I promise.
Well, my advice to you is,
Here it is.
while you can.
I'm going to play that for you again. So you can't quite make out what she says there because someone drops a cane.
While you can.
Does she say, live while you can, or leave while you can?
While you can.
I mean, it is Beatrice Stockwell, so it could just be a simple quip, but that's exactly what you think when you're standing there at the altar. Live or leave. I mean, because it's not an exact science. An arrow doesn't come down out of the sky and point to the person you're supposed to be with. So one day you say to someone, you say, I love you. And you basically phrase it as a question, but they take it as a statement of fact. And then suddenly there she is standing in front of you in a $3,000 gown, tears in her eyes, and her nephew's made the hookah. And what can you say? Do you say, I was kidding, it was all just a joke? No, you have to live, because you do love her in some way. But then a few months after that, you look at the person in bed beside you and you think, who are you? Who are you? And then one day you say it out loud. And it's couples counseling and trial separation. Well, all your conversations are about your Zoloft addiction and her sleeping disorder. Their whole relationship ends on a particularly ugly note, with your only copy of Gypsy whirling through the air, crashing on the living room wall. But still, it's better to have lived than have left, isn't it?
While you can.
You have no idea how many times I've listened to that.
Oh, Robert, my answer is yes. I will marry you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, you're in trouble now, Mr. Felsen.
There's nothing you can do about it.
But there is! I found a replacement, a new leading lady. Presenting Kitty the Incredible. Now, Kitty, show the boys how you can read my mind. My mind.
Kitty, will you marry? Holy cat, Mr.
Well, what are we waiting for? We can all get married in one big clump. That's how they do it in Utah.
Oh, George, I don't know how you managed to pull it off. 4 weddings in 1 day. I guess you're everybody's best man now.
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
I
phrase, they come. This happens occasionally. It's a horrible old apartment with terrible wiring. I'll find the fuse box. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, not now. Who put this back? Hello.
Your lights are out.
Yes.
Yeah, we were replacing the breaker panel in the basement, but we had to turn the power off to do it.
Yes.
So we replaced it, but when we turned the power off, the breakers in all the apartments tripped.
Yes.
This happens. It's normal.
Yes.
So I need to reset your breakers.
Now.
It'll just take a second.
All right.
Because I tried calling them earlier, but there was no answer.
I've been having some trouble with my telephone.
Here we go.
What was the record?
What kind of music was that?
Music? The show. It was musical.
You like musicals? I love musicals! I go with my husband all the time. It's amazing what they can do nowadays. Have you seen Miss Saigon? They landed a helicopter on the stage in that one. I've seen them all. I've seen Cats, Les Mittens, Saturday Night Fever. You know, I think I liked the movie better.
Really good. Well, that's that. The moment's ruined. One note away from the end and it's ruined. I should start all over again. I can't do that, can I? You don't understand. I love this show so much and I've never even seen it. My mom gave me the record. This was just before my father left us. Don't worry, he didn't leave because of the record. Although I'm sure it didn't help. I know it's not a perfect show. Spit take scene is lame, the monkey motif is labored, but it does what a show's supposed to do. It gives you a little tune to carry with you in your head, to help you escape from the dreary horrors of every day. A little something for when you're feeling blue, you know? As we stumble along on life's sunny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do.
To happen.
So we bumble our way
I want to sing tunes.
through life's crazy
Wedding bells will ring.